Do you remember when adverts looked like this?
Fry's Turkish Delight, full of Eastern promise.
The 1980s were an era of some memorable, classy, creative adverts, more so than today in many ways. But there were many other, rather more basic efforts, especially on regional ITV. Let's introduce this segment properly. The gentleman in the picture is called Dilwyn Young-Jones, and take it from me, he's one of the nicest people working in the Welsh media, except he doesn't work in the media anymore. For many years he was an in-vision and later an out-of-vision continuity announcer on HTV Wales, as well as a popular weatherman in the 1990s and early 2000s. His voice also did the voiceover for many of the adverts on HTV Wales with the old still captions, which you're about to see. Dilwyn's a great guy with a good sense of humour. I'm sure he won't mind me sharing these memories with you. Good luck to you, Dilwyn. I know where you are and I know where you drink. Best wishes, my friend.
Buying a used car? Remember, it's only as good as its guarantee. That's why Slater's offer a unique 3-year used car plan incorporating their famous unconditional guarantee. So for a superb selection of keenly priced used cars and the guarantee that guarantees a complete peace of mind, choose Slater's.
Vincent Kane was one of the best broadcast journalists Wales has ever had. He's now retired and living mostly in Cyprus. However, he also lent his face and his voice to this commercial for the Welsh Development Agency, which I think is quite controversial because, as a journalist, he was effectively putting his name and his face to a government quango. And I'll show you the advert and then I'll explain why it kind of caught up with him a few years later.
The WDA is in business in Wales to help your business in Wales.
They know what it's like up the sharp end.
They seem very well qualified.
When I first approached them, they gave me a lot of confidence.
Super landlords, very helpful, and particularly the local management in cutting red tape.
Wouldn't you benefit from talking to your WDA regional team? Ring Freephone WDA.
Vincent Kane presented BBC Wales Today on and off from the 1960s until about the mid-1990s. He also presented week in, week out for BBC Wales. In the early to mid-1990s, the WDA had a lot of controversy due to the behaviour and the activities of its chairman Gwyn Jones and the then Welsh Secretary Peter Walker. And Vincent Kane had to report on this on the Welsh News. So there was a kind of a conflict of interest, if you like.
Carpets New Year's sale starts 9 a.m. Monday 27th of December. Bargains galore in our biggest sale ever. Carpets slashed in price. Choose from our fantastic selection and save pounds. Free underlay and fitting or extra discount for cash and carry. Crown Carpet Warehouses, Rill and Bangor.
Thank you, Dilwyn. Here he is with in-vision continuity.
Now some more greetings. Birthday greetings to Mr. Thomas Noel Annette, Railway Terrace, Aberbeeg, from Gaynor, Mickey and family. And Christmas greetings to Mr. Ben James, Ward B6, Heath Hospital, from Gary, Jamie and family. And Christmas greetings to Mrs. Ellen Bateman in Aled Ward, North Wales Hospital in Denbigh, from your friends in Llangefni and the members of Pennywell Chapel. And Christmas greetings and love to Miss Kim Evans, Rose Villa, Ely Hospital, Ely, Cardiff. Love from Mammy, Sister Diane, Colin and little Andrew, Granny and Dad Key, Gravesend, and all her aunties and uncles and cousins. And they've asked me to say, God bless the staff who've taken such loving care of Kim over the years. And Mr. Alf Ellis, the message is, get well soon, from Margaret Austin and family. And greetings to Gladys Meek, Ward 4, Prince Charles Hospital, Dowlice, from Mr. Vaughan Thomas, pastor of AOG Church Treharris, and all your relatives and friends. And now up to Llangollen, and greetings to Mrs. Mary Hughes at Cysgod y Gair, Corwen, and Mr. Baden Harris, also at Cysgod y Gair, from Mrs. Meta Davis. Now back to our film.
The following segment is for adverts as broadcast on HTV West.
New Look Fashion Sale on now. For style, quality and value, come to New Look Fashion Sale on now. Marlborough Carpet's biggest ever sale now on, with free fitting, interest-free credit, free delivery on many carpets. Sanderson fabrics made up free. The Christina sale at Crockerton is now on. Easy saving, easy parking. The Christina sale, Crockerton near Warminster.
When you're driving round a roundabout, always let the other fella know where you're going. Signal your intentions clearly, or all sorts of misunderstandings can arise. If you're going to turn right, don't stay in the left-hand lane all the way round and keep everybody guessing. Let's start again, shall we? Give way to traffic coming from the right. If you're turning left, indicate left as you approach in the left-hand lane. If you're going straight on, enter in the left-hand lane, but don't indicate left until you pass the first exit. If you're turning right, indicate right as you approach in the right-hand lane, keep to that lane as you go round, and keep indicating right until you pass the exit before the one you intend to leave by, then indicate left. Then we'll all get home a lot earlier. Always let the other fella know where you're going. It's the only fair thing to do.
And in the very next ad break, there was this.
A pipe is more a hobby than a habit. You need tools to keep the carbon down, to shift obstructions, and for general maintenance. A rack to keep them upright while they cool, and a good tobacco. Mine is mellow Virginia. It's not too mild or too harsh, but cool and satisfying. It brings out the best in any pipe. All in all, a lot less effort than gardening.
The big sale is now on. Hundreds of savings on furniture, carpets, beds, kitchens and lighting at George Street Furnishers, Newport. Open Bank Holiday Monday.
Did that guy just say that smoking a pipe is a lot less effort than gardening? What a bizarre comparison. Anyway, I should have made it clear, smoking kills, folks. Don't do it. Oh, and here comes a cigar advert.
The leaf, the bunch, the cigar, the slim panettone, the 5 senoritas, the half Corona, the tube. The name? The House of Cigars. The choice is yours. Enjoy the pleasure that is pure Henry Winterman's.
Is it Primark or Premark? Here comes the answer.
Primark sale starts tomorrow.
Cardiff and all other stores.
Be there.
North Walians may appreciate this one. Remember Burrells of Chester?
In Chester, there's more of a sale at Burrells. From December 28th, there's reductions and discounts in every department at Burrells, Foregate Street, Chester.
And finally, I think this is Dilwyn again. It could be Arfon Haynes Davis, but I think it's Dilwyn. Here we go.
The Place for Homes is offering 6 months interest-free credit. The Place for Homes in Llandau. A price revolution in quality furniture.
I'm pleased to report that the years have been quite kind to Dilwyn. He's barely changed in appearance from how he looks in that picture. If you ever see him out and about in South Wales, I know he travels on trains a lot. I'm not going to tell you which pub he drinks in, but if you ever see him out and about, do go and say hi. He loves to talk about the past, and he's very happy in life now, I think. Anyway, here he is, closing down HTV Wales for the night, in the days before 24-hour television. Do stand up for the national anthem.
Yes, plenty to look forward to later on today here on HTV Wales. Well, in a moment, after I've done the weather, you can go to bed if you like, because we haven't got anything else for you this evening. Now then, the weather forecast. Tomorrow will be dull and misty with patches of drizzle and fog along coasts and hills, becoming brighter inland during the morning with the best of any sunshine in the north and east. Temperatures up to 21 degrees Celsius, that's 70 degrees Fahrenheit in the east, but only 18 degrees Celsius, that's 64 degrees Fahrenheit in the cloudier areas. Further rain is likely in the extreme southwest by early evening. The light westerly wind will back southwesterly and begin to freshen later. Well, that's the weather forecast for the remainder of today. I shall be back tomorrow night, and I'll be very pleased if you'll join me. One last thing, the clock. And it's just turned 16 minutes past 2. So from me, Dilwyn Young-Jones, my controller John, and the rest of the gang still wide awake here at HTV Wales in Cardiff, a very good night to you all. Sleep tight. Nos da eich i gyd, cysgwch yn dawel.